in the middle. I wonder if that's going to be a good location for that. Guess I'll find out. Oh, hello, one and all. Let me do some editing over here real quick on the video so I can have an appropriate description. For some reason, well, not for some reason, it's YouTube, so I can only edit it so well on the PlayStation 5. When, with that said, actually, I just saw Please Still Be There. It's not. Damn. I just saw something was announced. Hey, there it is. Dungeonborn. Never heard of that before, but I'll worry about it later. With that said, yeah, there's things I like to put in my description. And if I do it now, I don't have to worry about it later. So let's do that. How do I go to... There we go. Yeah, I gotta go back in that. No. Whatever, I'll worry about it later. Stop it. Come on, computer. Do what I say. Nah. I don't know why I add what I do when I'm on my PlayStation. Probably because it's already written and I don't want to have to worry about, like, changing it. But oh well, I'm going to do it anyway. Hey, I can change all this fun stuff too. I'm going to do it early. I got those already. That way I don't have to do it later. Sweet. Now actually, let me do this as well. No, my camera is there. Share it. I'm going to share it on all the places. Because why not? Why wouldn't I give myself potential viewers? X. Post. Oops. Two more places and I shall begin playing. And one very last location. One more place, actually. Off topic. Oops. I have to make an edit. Edit. Kind of makes me wonder if I got it right in the other ones. I didn't. Edit. I just default to XIV instead of XVI. All right. Let's play this game. Where am I at? Okay, go. Our main quest down there. This direction. Got a lot of people that talk to, I guess, technically speaking. Stare at the room, don't care. What's up, Billy Ray? How much of this have you played or seen or any of that stuff?
The little ones have been up to their old just one thing after
I've
another
been
around here.
very slowly working my way through this game. It's been out for over 6 months, 7 probably about this point, and yep. I think I'm probably a little over halfway, something like that. Well, if you like Devil May Cry style games, then this will be right up your alley.
Ah, my dear nephew, how I've missed you.
How did you find this place, Uncle?
Through the good offices of young Sir Wade. He really is the most helpful fellow.
Sir Wade is
As
quite
I
the helpful
do,
man.
I hear the Guardians and those they freed tell the most outlandish tales of your heroics in Rosalith. Which is why I came, to learn the full truth of the matter. Sort the fact from the fiction, so to speak.
You were working with the Guardians of the Flame
All
to
good.
evacuate the people of Rosalith.
Appreciate you jumping in.
I was. Aye.
Then I have questions for you. Please, come inside, Uncle.
Gladly. You there? There are 2,000 gold talents in those chests. See that they're added to my nephew's coffers, would you? 2,000?
Wade's like, what? Nice.
And I'm afraid that is all I know.
A fleet sailing south past Port Isolde.
Just realized my camera's not on anymore. I wonder if it turns off during cutscenes.
Forgive me for not being able to tell you more. I hadn't the faintest idea Kupka withdrew wounded from Rosalith. Still less that my own nephew dealt the decisive blow.
What do you think, Vivian?
I think, with this news of the Dhalmekian fleet and recent reports of the Royalists' movements, that the final piece of the puzzle has fallen into place.
Oh, yeah?
Come here and I'll show you.
Tell me more.
It is known that Kupka's forces entered Rosaria via its unguarded coast. So can the same be said of your visitors from Waloed? Certainly her royal navy is famed for the efficiency with which it bears her knights from one battlefield to the next. And in the Einherjar, or Black Galleon, she boasts a vessel nigh as swift, and every bit as feared as the kingdom's legendary cavalry. A fitting flagship for a land apart, her naval presence being crucial to her ambitions beyond Ash. Yes, it seems safe to assume that the Royalists did indeed enter Rosaria from the sea. So then, had you a vested interest in Titan's survival, whither would you take him? Why home
Back to the capital?
Fang, a place rich enough in ether to conjure the magics needed to mend his hurts. But would that not entail an arduous voyage around the southern cape? Let us say that the Royalists did put ashore with a mind to spirit Kupka away from under your very nose. Could that truly have been their plan for him? To load him aboard one of the ships flying Republican colors sighted off the coast near Port Isolde. To spend weeks at sea, being tossed hither and yon by unforgiving waves, his life hanging in the balance. No. The journey would mean Titan's death, and Kupka's faithful creatures would not allow it. So what then was the plan of our Waloed friends?
Just a moment, Timothy. I don't know how long it's going to be.
But for the desert.
Mm-hmm.
And by cutting through the Velcroy, the party traveling light would have Titan back in his bed.
I forgot I can do this. Did you need something, babe?
Just gonna sit.
Okay. Yes, Timothy.
No, leave that open because I'll probably be able to hear the stove.
former capital of the Duchy of Rosaria. When Hugo Kuka's forces invaded, the entire city was put to the torch and the magnificent castle sacked, causing many of its inhabitants to flee. Drake's
I'm upset
Bane.
because you broke my painting.
One of Valestia's 5 remaining mother crystals, located in the Dalmatian Republic. Unlike its sisters, who jut from the earth to tower above the landscape, Drake's Fang is completely enclosed within the vast hollow of an ageless mountain, its citrine fingers reaching inwards to the Barrow's heart. Excavation of these crystals has, over centuries, showered the Dalmex with substantial fortune, and as such is seen as a symbol of the nation's prosperity. I think Mommy already gave you an answer.
Days before a galley could lurch into port. To wit, it was the royalists, not the Republicans, who effected Hugo Kupka's safe retreat.
I mean, it would still take
I would stake your life
a
on
while,
it.
I would imagine. You'd stake my life, not your own. See how it is.
So it was the Waluders who spirited the wretch away.
Makes sense.
Now I think about it, there was something a little strange about the ships I saw. The men seemed almost crestfallen, as if in mourning, as if they believed, or were made to believe, that their master was dead.
You have a keen mind, Lord Rosfield. And you have your answer. To find Kupka, you have merely to follow the royalist trail across the Velcroy. It may well have gone cold by now, but as they say in the Republic, all roads lead to Drake's Fang.
Allow me to accompany you part of the way. As luck would have it, I had intended to journey Canberward on business after visiting you here. The Fang would be but a short detour.
I'd be glad of the company. Give me a moment to make ready. I need to tell my friends what we've learned. And where we're going.
Very well, but be quick about it, my boy. Time waits for no man.
Presume nothing. Yeah, I think so.
Otto.
Yes, Otto.
Kupka's at Drake's Fang. I'll be leaving before sunset.
You're not going in there alone, are you?
Don't worry. I'm not going there to destroy the Mother Crystal. All I'm after is Kupka's head. I won't risk any more than I have to. I promise.
The Lancer and the Fang are all Kupka's personal fiefdom. You have any trouble on the way, you ask for Rosina Dalamil. Some call her the Desert Bear.
Who is she?
An old associate of Sid's, and only Sid's. All I know is the name, and that they used to meet at the Dalamil Inn. We've heard nothing from her since he died. But I'm thinking maybe the new Sid might be able to bring her back into the fold.
Thanks. I'll keep that in mind.
So, what about your uncle? I mean, he's welcome to stay, but...
Don't look so worried. He'll be coming with me.
Thank fuck for that.
Gav, Otto, I'm leaving you two in charge.
You can count on us.
Nice. Looks good. Now I need to look into why my camera suddenly turned off.
I have to go back to the table or to the kitchen and cook.
Wonder why it turned off. Strange. Oh well, it's back on now.
All right, Uncle. I'm ready to depart. Shall we?
We shall. Come, let us away to adventure.
Let us away to adventure. Hey, you can finally go south. I have not been able to, as you can see. I've been in the north portion of the map. Velcroy Desert. The Damekian Republic. Damn right I'm bringing Torgal with me.
I was a young man when last I walked this path.
Yeah. Sure.
There's an old trading post not far from here. The road to Drake's Fang leads through it.
The trading post it is.
Yeah, let's see how much of this combat system I remember. I've played other games since. This is going to be a big zone. Ooh, it's going to be a big zone.
Good luck, Daddy.
Thanks.
Our destination lies over that dune, beyond the ruins. Mark 'em well, Clive. It's all too easy to lose one's bearings in the sands.
Get him!
Who's moving? I'm coming, Alexa.
Hey, they gotta level up. Never stood a chance.
Stay down!
As you can see, I tend to like the fire abilities better. They're all good, but I guess I could probably mix it up a little bit. It's going to take a while to explore all of this. But I am quite the completionist, so that's what I'm going to do. For reasons like that. Lily, I can't really hear you very well.
I said, what's the blue sparkly thing?
Items. Items?
Oh, I thought you said atoms.
No, items.
Let's go.
No, I pressed the wrong button. I thought it was going to be square, but it was,
Many
in
years
fact,
ago,
X.
when you were just a boy, you and
Byron
I rode
speaks.
this way together, accompanying your father on a scouting expedition to Drake's Fang.
He let me come with you.
I'm not surprised you don't remember. It was just before Joshua was born. You were so eager to be there when your brother arrived that you whipped your chocobo too hard on the journey home and fell from the saddle. I shall never forget how Elwyn fussed over you as you sang the sound.
I like how Byron's still talking over here like we're not in the middle of a fight. My chocobo ran off.
who those soldiers were. Friends of friends, I wager.
So, Lord Cook has finally made his move.
Red chocobos. Interesting. I don't think I've ever seen colored chocobos outside of yellow that weren't personally
There she is,
dyed.
the good old Dalamil Inn. Do you know, this heat has given me quite a thirst. Quick drink before we press on?
Anyone else surprised that the rich man wants a beer? And again, he was fighting with me, so fighting alongside me. I'll give him some credit.
Don't want to play.
Torgal's not happy about something.
Yeah, come tell me.
Look, there. Those are Ashen steeds. No doubt about it.
And such a long ride from Stonehair.
Though they
Our
play
friends
stoned.
must be soothing their saddle sores in the inn. Shall we join them? Run along and play now, Torgal. Dogs aren't allowed inside.
Is that an electric dog?
It's a DLC skin thing. The dog doesn't normally look that way. I just chose it. I feel like that's the first time he's done that. Might be wrong though.
Good day to you. Eating?
Sorry about my pal. He only talks when his mouth's full. What do you recommend?
Well, if you're after something light, we do a fine chocobo soup with lentils and honey.
2 bowls of that then. An ale.
Right you are.
Hey, girl!
Coming!
Your pal? Would you like to be my squire?
Uh-oh. That's exactly who I think it is. Oh, they're not going to see each other either. I wonder what Joshua's doing here. Guess you've showed us this more than once.
It is plain you are not yet well enough to travel. If you would only let me take you to someone who can better attend to your ills.
No, we must press on. Prince Dion has returned to his camp and will soon depart for the front. I must speak with him at all.
Well, I told you I can't hear you. You keep asking me questions. The Dalamil Inn, a literal oasis in the Velcroy desert in the western part of Dalmatia. Dalamil offers goods, food, and respite for those travelers who endure the long march through sweltering sands. In particular, the hot spring baths fed from nearby waters will not only ease the pains of the road, but are also rumored to cure all manner of ills, from boils and buboes to the various afflictions to the groin, many of which are like to be contracted by one of Dalamil's many brothels. Well then.
Miss this chance and I may never get another. You do understand that?
Yes, Your Grace. You must at least agree to take your medicine. I'll fetch you some water.
She's gonna see him. Maybe? I'm not sure. Nope, she's just getting water.
Keep watch, they tell us. But all I see is sand.
I hear they got our guest back to the Fang without any trouble. We'll be leaving soon enough.
Why the Lord Commander dragged us all this way just to save that blockhead skin, I'll never know. Dominant or not, he's a bloody idiot.
Yeah, make it obvious.
That'll be Cooker, then.
Well, let's get this down us. We've a long way to go.
Hey, you.
Good job, Byron. You're a smart man.
Uncle?
Sorry.
She knows something's up.
Can you walk, Your Grace?
What's wrong?
I fear trouble may be brewing downstairs.
She asked him to walk and then ran away from him?
You two are travelers, are you not? Me and my companions are strangers here. Perhaps you'd be good enough to accompany us a while. Help us find our way.
Sorry, lads, but we've got business in camera that can't wait.
Ah, I'm sure you could spare us an hour or two. Friend.
Jeez. He's desperate to eat. Wow.
He's trying to get it down fast.
I'm afraid we don't have a moment to lose. Friend.
Hey. Was that got a kick?
Back, Uncle.
Yeah,
Gladly.
Jeez. He was fighting with alongside me outside earlier. Now suddenly he's hiding.
The outlaw. Take him.
Try it.
We can win.
Your death, apparently. What, Timothy? What?
She didn't answer me. She just said I'm mad that I broke her picture.
Yeah?
That's all she said.
That was her way of saying no.
Yeah, that is sort of her way of saying no. Bloody hide. Jeez, did I skin these people? Go, kids, go away. I mean, sure, they didn't even touch me once, but still.
He's still eating.
trouble. Word of advice, miss. That soup could do with a touch more salt.
I don't think she's the one that cooked it.
That looks like a heavy bag of money.
Back then, that was a very heavy bag of money.
Is that one bag gonna make her rich?
Not long term, but it's enough money to last her a good while. It's a nice little oasis.
Now's our chance.
It's pretty.
Your Grace?
I'm fine.
No medicine first.
He didn't even drink his water, did he?
That's what I just said.
Oh. He's the one. Chest is on fire.
Clive?
He just picked the right door. Already gone, but he still picked the right door.
What is it now?
It's nothing. Let's go.
I wonder why Joshua doesn't just seek him out. I imagine he'd be able to find him pretty quickly. I wonder why he didn't tell Byron. Is he wearing a coif? No, he just looks funny from a distance. Yeah.
What other skips do you have for your wolf?
Where are you?
Well, we didn't know where to find Kupka before. We do now.
The Royalists said it themselves. Their guest is in the Fang. We should press on before any more of their friends turn up.
It's a pretty shot. Do I take the shot? Is it X? No, it's just this. I wonder if it's going to take my screen thing.
That'd be funny if it did.
I guess I can find out. It does. Jeez. Well, no screenshots while I'm streaming, I guess. Sort of makes sense that it only grabs the screen, but it'd be kind of cool if it avoided that. Maybe we can make it.
Bowls and basins.
Actually, can you?
You could change the field of view, maybe.
No, the field of view is not going to change that. Oh well. There is a lot to explore in this city.
Bones like iron. Are all your muscles so hard?
Jeez.
Won't you come and play? How so?
Talk about innuendo.
It's all the fault of this blasted war. The moment they find out you're from the Empire, they flat out refuse to do business with you.
And say you're from somewhere else? It helps, wouldn't it?
A measly bunch of Gazal trees.
I named my price. If you can't pay it, then
Casal Grains. I have never said it like that. I've been saying it for years, decades even at this point, and apparently I've been saying it wrong.
Fucking men of the law. Anytime they point their snouts out of Cook's trough.
Lily. I can't hear you. What?
I said, what have you been calling it?
I've been calling it Goshel Greens. Just one prick, and your little sparrow will sing.
I need a drink.
Let me treat you.
What if I have to go to that? Probably not. Nope. Sure don't.
Why is the tavern shut?
Oh, Lily. Here you go. There's a way to do it. I just don't remember off my. Maybe it's in system. If I can see everything, it'd make it easier. But I can't because my stupid thing's in the way. I can, but it's annoying to move. It's around here somewhere. I did it recently. Maybe it's... Nope, not here. I don't remember where it's at. Yes.
Oh. No.
I don't think she wants to be. I wonder what the point of that is. I thought there was a means to do it here. I just don't remember. Oh, there it is. Change image. Or no, that's image. That's actually kind of cool, though. Well, it's around here somewhere. Oh, well. I would have expected it to be here. I wonder if the gear's going to change at all. Oh, it did change something. I don't know what. Crap. Okay, cool. Didn't change that. That's really all I care about.
Don't.
I knew there'd be something over here. So many dudes with shirts off. Oh, I ran right past that one. Accidental trigger.
Ah, they've closed the road. And it's the only way from here to the Fang. It would seem Lord Kupka is not accepting visitors at present.
We have to get through that gate.
Not by force, I trust. We've attracted quite enough unwanted attention already.
By guile, then. Perhaps the Desert Hare can offer us her aid.
Rosina Dalamil, woman of mystery.
Otto did
But
say to
how
talk
will
to
we
her.
find her? We know naught of her but her name.
And that she was working with Sid. Sid's other collaborators have all been people of means. The wealthiest and most successful members of their communities. I'll wager this Rosina Dalamil is the same.
That would certainly
Rosina.
help to narrow the search. We need only inquire as to who is in charge of the town.
And that's
Bourbon spiked ice cream float.
I don't know if I'd like that.
It's apparently a thing.
Good for you. You can't have it anyway. Dang it. I accidentally backed out. I meant to read that. Oh well. Not right now, no. I don't think we have enough ice cream for that.
I thought we had some vanilla. How many times?
Enough ice cream for everyone to have shakes or floats.
A scoop?
No, I don't think we have that much.
We don't have 6 scoops.
I don't think we do.
Go get the vanilla out of the fridge.
There's a reason why I said it that way 4 times in a row.
I just thought we had like a new vanilla.
I didn't buy any vanilla ice cream anytime recently.
For some reason I thought we had. Also have some chocolate in the back. I can't do a float with chocolate.
No.
We could do chocolate milkshake or some of us get floats. Everyone can have a small float. Why does it have to be gamma that doesn't say it?
Wait, incense! What wax candles?
Mommy, is Mommy having a scoop of ice cream?
Not right now, no, but I want y'all to go ahead and get dressed for bed.
Oh, we have to dress for bed.
Lighting for Gilbert's sake.
Anything I can help you with, travelers? Allow me.
Hey, it's available. So, an old ally of Sid's who fell out of contact with the Resistance after his death. The Desert Hare spoke with Sid and Sid alone, leaving the other members of the hideaway with few clues as to their true identity. Only the pseudonym, the name Rosina, and the memory that Sid met them in Dalamil.
My good man, we represent one of the oldest and greatest trading houses of Port Isolde. We're seeking to expand our business in the region and would very much like to make the acquaintance of Dalamil's leading entrepreneurs. If only we knew where to find them.
Well, we're best known for our baths, our markets, and our smithies. I suppose you could do worse than start your search at one of those.
Thank you. You've been most helpful. Oh, you wouldn't happen to know a lady by the name of Rosina Dalamil, would you?
No, I can't say I do.
Well, thank you all the same.
Will I be bringing unwanted attention to myself? Find out.
This river runs all the way to the southern seas. They used to load the crystal onto barges and sail it to the villages downstream. Before the canyons were lost to beasts and bandits.
I'm making dinner right now.
When I was a girl, I would wave
What
to the
did you do?
boatmen as they set off on
What
their
did you
long
do with your
journey.
clothes?
And they would throw me sweetmeats
Go
in
in the laundry
return.
room. You two get ready for bed. Allie, get ready for bed.
How come she hasn't gotten dressed yet?
She's going.
I mean, well after you...
just told Timmy. Like, less than 5 minutes ago. Like, 2 minutes ago.
What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy?
Hey, make sure that
I won't
y'all's,
keep you long.
curtains are
looking for someone.
closed.
A woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. Do you know her?
Never heard of her. Is that all?
One more question. If I wanted to find the richest trader in town, where would you recommend that I look?
Well, that's easy. The Briar's Kiss. Won't find a finer smithy this side of the strait. The owner's only a young sprig, but he's got all the right ideas.
The Briar's Kiss, you say? Thank you.
Off to the smithy it is then.
I doubt this young sprig is the person we're looking for. You said Sid's contact was likely to be influential sort. Influence comes with age and experience. Believe you me.
Light it for Gilbert's sake.
We'll see about that.
Mummy, I want to play with the crystal. How many times do I have to tell you? It's not a toy.
Oh, there he is.
Can I help you?
You may.
Yes, I'm looking for a woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. A long-standing pillar of your community, I believe, from old trading stock.
Then you should ask Phil. He's been here for years. Knows the place and its people like the back of his hand. And he's in with all the old merchant families. Try the baths. That's where you'll usually find him.
Thank you kindly.
That makes me curious of something.
Well, it sounds like we have our man.
Yeah, we don't know yet.
Perhaps. Let's go and find out exactly what this photo knows. Excuse me. Are you Ferda?
I am. Can I help you, travelers?
I hope so. You've lived here for some time, is that correct? Do you know Rosina Dalamil? We believe she may be a trader of some renown.
And what business do you have with the desert here?
He knows the
She
desert
was a
here.
close friend of mine. I was hoping she might be able to help me.
Very well. Go to the bordello. I'll arrange an introduction.
Oh, at the very least, you could have said that your name was Sid. That'd have been smart. Hey, look, hookah. That's like straight up a hookah. Kind of makes me want to open up mine.
This town is truly blessed. The bustling markets, the healing waters, and all under the watchful eye of Lord Kupka, who stands ready to crush any threat that might face us.
Is that so?
Do you think we can trust him?
No.
As far as I think he trusts us.
No, I don't believe so. Not in the slightest.
So you're the ones who've been sniffing around.
I knew I was going to bring attention to myself.
Don't play the fool. Stick your nose in our business and you're likely to lose it.
Oh, he got me.
Over here! You're finished!
Enough. I've got some, I got a little bit to spend. What do you have for me, desert hare, now that I've wrecked your people? Guy arranged a meeting with multiple people really quickly.
Who are you working for? Him or her?
Him. The boss. He wanted us to test you.
Though one could hardly call that a test.
Lord Ferda? Look what the cat dragged in.
Your skill with the blade is rare indeed, my lord. A fitting talent for an outlaw.
You know who I am. So what now? Call in the men of the rock and collect the bounty?
That isn't my decision to make. Our work is done. Take him to meet his precious Rosina. She will be interested to make his acquaintance.
Yes, my lord.
For a second there, I thought he was Rosina.
To the Lock of Leisure.
To the brothel. Who'd have guessed? At least I presume that's the brothel. The name sort of points at it.
Off you go now. Rosina Dalamil.
Then let's go then.
Oh, Lily, I want you to help me. My cat.
Warm from the oven. Here, have a taste.
Once you go flat.
Jeez.
No. Oh, baby, fine.
Is this the place?
Ubo's Forge. The Briar's Kiss.
So it was the young sprig after all. So much for Rosina Dalamil being a woman of experience. How wrong I was.
It was an easy mistake to make, Uncle. After all, it must have been years since Sid last saw her. Sorry, him. Whoever
That's
this
correct.
Lord truly is, he's clearly a man of means. I'd say he deserves our respect.
That's correct. That's actually a man, but seems a good way to try to hide your identity. Make people believe you're the opposite
Lord
gender.
Furda told me to bring them to you.
My boys tell me you're in need of assistance. Sid the Second.
I do not
I won't waste your time. I need passage through the south gate.
What did she say? How did she say it? The labyrinth. And it starts with an F, not fox, but the opposite.
Tell me, what do you think is a merchant's most important commodity?
Information.
Why, trust. Everyone knows that.
Yes.
Without it, you have nothing. And nothing is exactly what you have. And so, for you, I too have nothing. I'm not in the business of helping every lost puppy that wanders in off the street. I'm a busy man, as you can see.
Not really.
Let's leave this mama to his farce.
By all means. Find someone else to help you on your way. Just be sure to tell them you're not the two travelers from the inn the guards are looking for. Don't want them jumping to conclusions, do we?
Why, you...
So, what do we need to do to earn your trust?
He doesn't give headaches.
He doesn't have headaches.
You're right. But he's
I like this one. Willing to do whatever it takes to get what he wants.
I don't think Timmy ever had
Or needs, perhaps.
Men like you have a special place in my heart.
most definitely has a headache.
Why, you ask?
But most of the time...
Because they get me what I want. Always.
It's time
Fine.
It's time
Sid, the outlaw, leader of the faction, believed responsible for the shattering of Drake's head in 873. With this single act of infamy, Sid's name quickly spread to the four corners of Valestia and beyond.
So
Yep.
what do you
I
want?
feel like that was unnecessary.
You're gonna listen to this swaggering scruff?
We might as well hear him out. It's only natural that an ally of Sid's would seek assurances of strangers. Assuming he is an ally, of course. 5 years ago, he would have still been a boy.
And yet even then I had more good sense than a man, 5 times my age? But enough of the pleasantries. He was
Hey,
speaking of what I
can you
want.
guys go to the other room if you're going to do this?
I want you to put an end to the trouble in Dalamil. Return to me when you have done so, and you shall have my aid. Until then, I bid you good day.
I don't even know what he asked. He asked for 5 of something.
To give us orders, be clear about them, damn you.
Manners, Greybeard. One catches more damselflies with honey than with vinegar.
What did you call me?
My apologies. A word of advice in recompense. Follow the crystals. Oh, but that was 3. Oh, I'm making this too easy for you.
Then are you ready to color the mega?
It will be easy. Solving his little riddle should be like dealing with him. Child's play. Let us divide our forces, Clive. I'd rather not drag this parlor game on any longer than we need to.
I've seen a picture bigger.
All right. Good luck, Uncle.
And somebody
Well, I guess you guys can also get my children's conversation. I've asked you guys to, if you're going to talk and be loud, go to the other room.
Kneaded to a silken softness, like eating a
You wouldn't
cloud.
believe how much you gave me.
Courtesan.
What can I do for you, soldier? Need that sword polishing?
I'm not a soldier.
Oh, then be off with you. I serve the men of the Rock and the men of the Rock only.
You have an agreement with them?
Don't be stupid. I just know which side my bread is buttered. Don't want to be stuck under some
Well
portal
then.
when they come knocking. With pockets deeper than Zemeckis and an urge to empty them. No, just leave, will you? Before you scare them off.
Straightforward, I guess.
Do you think they'll be back soon? You need a new dress?
Do you have a moment?
Depends what for.
Just a question. Dalamil seems to be thriving compared to the other villages I came through on the way. Is there a reason for that?
Well, we're a stone's throw from Drake's Fang, for one. The soldiers guarding the Mother Crystal and the shipments need a place to spend their hard-earned gil. The men of the Rock throw their money about like there's no tomorrow.
Is that so?
Fine, I'll give you a
Well,
job.
thank you. Don't let me keep you from your work any longer.
We color on that. No. So we flip this over. I want you to color this cherry red. Just the
You want all the cherries?
Alright, now it's not offering. It's not an offer anymore. Go to another room. I asked you guys nicely 3 times. For the best drop in Dalamil, visit the final sting. Okay, that's gonna be close. What am I looking for? Nope, there it is.
Excuse me.
Final Fantasy XV all over again.
Is it true there's been trouble with crystals of late?
You've heard, then?
I've heard rumors.
Damn thieves. Pilfering the crystals that were meant to fill our cups and light our stoves. Us common folk have hardly had a shard to share between us these last few moons. And it isn't as if we can buy them on the black market either. Whoever's taking them, they aren't sharing.
Oh, we're guess
I think I'm starting to get an idea of what's been going on. I wonder if Uncle Byron's learned anything of use. They'll probably be back at the inn by now.
Why is the tavern shut?
It's you, the one who broke all our furniture.
Oh, we paid for it. Don't you do that to me. Forge master of the Briar's Kiss, the finest smithy in Dalamil. Lubor is also the Desert Hare, an ally of Cid who once went by the name of Brusina Dalamil. One of the most valuable materials known to mankind, thanks to its ability to channel ambient ether from the air, allowing those without an innate power to do so to cast magics. And as most Philistines cannot live without magic, its supply and distribution is heavily regulated by governments across the Twins. A given shard can only channel a certain amount of ether before it shatters, so the need for new crystals is incessant.
What do you want? Haven't you caused enough trouble already?
I'm looking for my pal. Have you seen him?
The gentleman who was with you? Yes, he's upstairs, but...
Good lord, he's gonna be messing with the girl, isn't he?
I'll go and fetch him.
He's gonna be doing it. Nice nut. Look at that. I'm kind of surprised.
Will this suffice as a deposit?
By the sands. That's a black pearl.
One of the many treasures in my collection that I would be only too happy to part with, should you give me reason to do so.
All right. I'm sure that we can come to an agreement. But
We'll
not
see
here.
about that.
What are you doing, Uncle?
Learning something, that's for sure. Good to know.
Care to explain why you're giving gifts to Kupka's men?
Bait, my boy. One cannot catch one's prey without it. And I do believe I've snagged us quite the quarry. I started by asking around the markets as to where I might purchase crystals. I had no luck, of course. It's forbidden to trade in such things. But my uncharacteristic indiscretion just happened to attract the attention of those uniformed ruffians. They took me aside and said they could procure the crystal I sought if I proved I could pay for it.
So the pearl was your proof?
I thought they'd asked for more. A second-rate specimen like that would only fetch 500,000 or so. A small price to pay for admittance to the underworld.
500K?
That's enough about my little act of subterfuge. What did you discover?
That the supply of crystals has dried up of late. And some people seem to think they're being stolen. Meanwhile, members of Kupka's private guard have been spending money all over town. I'll wager those soldiers you've been talking to have been siphoning off crystals meant for elsewhere and pocketing the profits.
I'll wager you're right.
We'll meet with them then, just as you arranged, and put an end to the trouble Lubor spoke of.
Let's do it.
That preening popinjay thought this would be difficult. It just goes to show one should never underestimate a Rosfield. We'll soon wipe that smirk off his face.
We'll see,
I
Byron.
arranged to meet with the soldiers in a secluded corner of the Velcroy, far from prying eyes.
The perfect place for a spot of double dealing.
I trust I can count on your support if things turn sour.
Of course.
It's quite the distance.
Let me treat you. I need a drink.
Fucking men of the wrong. Anytime they pull their snouts up.
I thought I couldn't leave. I have to go north. That's why. Oh, whoopsies. I went the wrong way.
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
Do you think they'll be back soon? You need a new dress?
Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
The most fragrant herbs and
My carpets have pride of place.
Ready, girl?
Yeah.
There's gotta be stuff over here. Items or a treasure chest or something. Aha. That's right. There's an item I need too. Potion. Yeah. Not worried about small fry. I forgot that I can jump. I wonder where he gets his chocobo from. I mean, I guess I call mine semi-randomly, so he should be able to do the same, but... Time to be attacked, I'm sure. Yeah, we'll see. Wow, I have quite the list of crystals right there. I said list, but, you know, whatever. Supply.
I was beginning to think you weren't coming, my lord. You've brought your contribution?
All the silver and stones I could scrape together at such short notice?
You brought the whole 500 talents.
That was the price we agreed upon, yes? If you've no objections, I'd like to see the crystal.
Of course. Right this way, my lord.
He seemed almost surprised that he brought 500 talents. A lot of crystal.
Not bad at all. You weren't lying about the clarity. But what of security? If I were to be stopped on the road, what guarantee have I that it wouldn't be seized as property of the Republic?
Because these crystals are no longer the property of the Republic. You're not buying from us. You're buying from them.
And we have no more jurisdiction here than you, my lord.
Uh-oh.
But we have ships, and will gladly deliver to a port of your choosing, now that our price has been met.
Royalists, eh? What brings you here?
Why, to collect their share of Drake's Fang's blessing, of course. Our nations are allies, and so they are entitled to a portion of the Mother Crystal's bounty. And being such good friends, we elected to increase that portion and share the benefits. And now that these crystals are officially property of the Kingdom of Waloed, we are duty-bound not to interfere, no matter where they might happen to end up
Things are
next.
getting spicy.
Did you get all that? They're in cahoots!
So it would seem. My lord, what is the meaning of this?
Double-crossing dogs. They're not here to do business. Kill them. Kill them both!
Mm-hmm. Oh, they're bound up. Wrong button.
It's not over yet, Uncle. I'm just getting warmed up. Over here.
There's a healer. Where's the bastard? Hang on. Is there another healer? Wish for my items. What? Yeah. Yeah, where's this healer at?
It's over. Over here. Get him. Over here.
like that ending. Oh, geez, more still? Okay, where's the healer? Where's the healer? Ouchies. That's a little too much for a chocobo, it seems.
Chocobo. I wish it was never on the backside.
Shouldn't have been an enemy.
Well, that wasn't too bad. How'd you like my performance, huh? I've often played the villain on the stage. I think I did the role justice. Don't you?
Greybeard, you were magnificent. The battle scene was particularly thrilling. Such a shame you didn't have more of an audience, but perhaps that's for the best.
How long have you been watching?
Long enough to witness your uncle's sordid transaction. I hardly expected one so venerable to degrade himself so thoroughly, buying one's way into the confidence of degenerates. Ingenious.
This was the trouble you spoke of. The men of the Rock taking crystals meant for the common folk and conspiring with the royalists. Well, now it's over.
Indeed it is.
One of the most valuable materials. Can I read this already? Blah, blah. Though the penalties for illicit trade in crystal are severe, with demand far outstripping supply, many still dabble in the black market.
The people of Dalamil had scarcely any means of redress against Kupka's men, let alone a foreign army. Until you two came along, that is.
I feel like it didn't take that much. And again, I'm one of the dominants.
Well, we'd better get these crystals back to town. You won't mind waiting with them while I fetch a wagon.
Yay, I'm the liberator of people. As I have been for quite some time. Sometime later.
It occurs to me that I still don't know your name.
Sid.
Clive.
Aw.
So, Sid the Second is a Clive. I suppose it could have been worse. Well, Clive, you held up your end of the bargain, so I must do the same. Passage through the South Gate, was it not? To tell the truth, you've helped a little there too. Many of the guards have already been redeployed to deal with the issue of their missing comrades. And those left behind have been encouraged to look the other way should you attempt to pass through.
Thank you. And please allow me to cover your costs. You still have the purse I gave to the soldiers, I trust? I saw you pluck it from one of the bodies.
Oh, dear. Was I really so obvious?
And my name is not Greybeard. It is Lord Byron Rosfield, thank you very much.
It's not very smart, man.
Thank you very much, Greybeard.
Double them!
Here, wear this.
What is he giving me? Accepted the desert rose.
Any friend of mine who sees you with it shall be a friend of yours.
I feel like I've gotten a lot of these. I'm like, I should be decked out in
Feel
pins.
free to send one of my Stoluses back to your people. Tell them that Rosina Dalamil is back in bed with Sid.
I don't think Jill's gonna like that very much. But I guess he's a man, so, you know, all good. I feel like this is the first time I've seen this, but this is pretty cool, actually.
I'm trusting you, Sid. Or should I say, Clive? So be sure not to let me down. I have a reputation to uphold. Well then, I wish you a safe journey south.
Thank you.
Not at all. It was my pleasure.
Come on, Uncle. Let's go.
Side quests.
I've never even forged a butter knife before. Perhaps Forge Master Luba's having fun at my expense.
I wouldn't put it past him.
Neither would I. Oh, wait. Are you Clive? Sorry,
Clive.
my mind was elsewhere. I'm Sava, Master Luba's least accomplished apprentice. Soon to be former apprentice if I don't pass this test. Maybe I'm just not the resourceful type. People are buying up weapons faster than the Briar's Kiss can forge them, and here I am, unable to make a decent bit of kitchenware. He wants me to make a carving knife, one that embodies the spirit of Dalamil. Whatever that's supposed to mean. I don't suppose you have any idea what he's on about, do you?
I'm afraid not.
Never mind. Thought I'd ask. It was that, or pack my bags.
I could give you a hand.
Suppose I could give you one.
How busy the Briar's Kiss has been, and that Lubor needs all the capable hands he can find.
I'd be a fool to refuse.
So, where do we start?
Good question. If I'm honest, I've never made any kind of knife before. And then there's this little riddle to keep in mind. The spirit of Dalamil. Nothing is ever simple with that man.
The way I see it, there's only one way we'll be solving Lubor's puzzle. We need information. The more the better.
You're right. There's no point fumbling in the dark, I suppose. Now, who to speak to first? Well, there's plenty of folk in Dalamil who use knives for a living. There's the butcher, of course. Any number of cooks. They're bound to have an opinion or two about the tools of their trade. Right. I think we have a plan. Let's get to it, shall we? I'll talk to every cook I can find. You speak to the butcher, and anyone else you can think of.
All right. Good luck.
Let's hope that someone says something useful.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I shall be getting off. I think dinner's pretty close to being done, so I'm gonna go ahead and help the wife. Good job.
I know, I said that.
Trust Lubor to take a simple test and turn it into a riddle. I better get to it.
So, like I said, I'm getting off. I shall hopefully be sticking with this game for the foreseeable future until I beat it, because I would like to. Then have the DLC to contend with, and then there's another DLC coming down the line that'll be even bigger, so maybe I'll be working on that.
Not funny.
Anyways, have a good evening, everybody.